Hello and welcome. Today we're looking at a beautiful 2006 Gibson Les Paul GT in a very rare Daytona blue with ghost flames. Or maybe they're called phantom flames. I'm not 100% clear on that yet, and I'll show you why. But this is a really beautiful example of what Gibson was putting out as their high performance model at the time. You really get a chance to look at those hot rod flames. I really love tasteful flames on guitars, and never had one, I don't think. And I've always loved the way these GT Les Pauls look. The GT SGs look good too, but not quite as same style as these Les Pauls. So you can just see the chrome components on this really set it off, and with that hot rod kind of theme that they have going on. And these flames on this particular Daytona blue model are very subtle. They don't pop out at you like a lot of different guitars that have flames. And I've always kind of been fascinated, as I mentioned, about flame guitars and guitars with flame finish. You know, we've got the James Burton Telecaster, which is really awesome and has kind of paisley underneath the flames. You've got the Steve Vai flamey guitar, which is literally a flame, and the Michael Schenker Dean V with really cool flames. The Jackson Soloist with the blue ghost flames. I really dig those. I thought Jackson did a really good job with their flames. This one more traditional red and yellow hot rod flames, which are also really neat. And the V with the blue ghost flame, I just think the King V looks great with those. BC Rich also got into the game with Torchy out of the Body Art series. And then the Les Paul GTs in 2006. This is Candy Orange. And we have Candy Red. That's the one that was on the Trogley Guitar Show. I almost bought that one before he picked it up, but I didn't like the checking. Now this one has a different, see, those are rather pronounced, and I think that's an ebony finish with the blue flames. And then this is the Black Phantom GT. So those are kind of subtle too, aren't they? This is the Muscle Green model, and I think that just looks fantastic. I love that guitar and that color scheme. But the Daytona Blue is nothing to shake a stick at for sure. I think this is probably my favorite out of the batch. It's just got a really cool deep blue color. You can see the chrome pickup rings. They're actually toppers, chrome pickup ring toppers, but they look great. And it has push-pull pots on the tone knobs, so you can split the coils into single coil mode if you wish, giving you a lot of tonal variety. Of course, it has the GT truss rod. It has an ebony fretboard. And the inlays, they look white in this video here, but they're actually mirror-like finish, and they look super cool in real life, in the right lighting. You'll be able to see it a little better when I take a tour down the neck fretboard from the top side. It looks really good. And here you can see the Grover 406 mini automatic locking tuners. Now they stick out. They're a little taller than your standard Grover tuners, but you don't really notice it, you see here. And I don't think it's a big deal. I really like these tuners. They're very easy. You put the strings in and you turn them. I mean, it's not difficult, and they lock in place by themselves. So very clever design, and I've never had any problems with them. Maybe with really thick strings you might. And here you can see that inlay. It's more of a mirror finish you see there. Just a really sharp looking guitar all around, and some really tasteful finish and parts that set it apart from the standard Les Paul of the time, which, you know, I like those unique touches, as you probably figured out by now. And the back is pretty plain except for the control covers. Those are a silver also. You know, really neat looking when you're playing and you can see that. It's just kind of different, you know. It's not just the black plastics like every other one has. So that's another thing that just I really dig, you know, everything that makes things different, tastefully done, that is. And of course, you know, that is a matter of opinion, isn't it? But I really like these series, and this one is certainly a nice addition to the stock. So the back of the neck, it's a 50s neck. It's a very heavy guitar. It's probably around 9 or 10 pounds. I haven't weighed this one, but I'm not sure there's much weight relief in fitting. You can see the back of those Grover tuners. So they don't have the Rotomatic thumb wheel, which, you know, I like those too. I think they're great. But these are also good. These are the same tuners that came on the Goddess, and that was my first experience with them, with my Roseburst Goddess, and they work great. Like I said, very, very, very nice, and they feel quality, 18-to-1 ratio, so you can really dial it in with these, and they feel very smooth. So there you have it. You know, it's a great guitar. It has a Nutric jack as well, that locking jack kind of sticking out there. You can see the input jack is a Nutric style, and those are really neat too. Just very, very nice Les Paul that they were top of the line at the time. Really appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. Check out my other videos when you get a chance if you're interested in those kinds of things. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourself.